Hello, everybody. I hope you are all well. I'm coming to you from Matthew Hagen's office. Um, Seriously, I hope everybody is doing really well today. Today is Tuesday, January the 2nd, 2024, and we are going to have some fun tonight. I have a bunch of court that I have available for us to watch, plus like backup court. And we've got a bunch of different things to do. I have to make a few housekeeping announcements before we begin with court, though. Um, there will be a change coming to Streamlabs and the gambling system, which will require a downtime of that system. And so I'm pre-warning y'all that you need to be prepared that there might be a 1 to 2 week period where you are not able to gamble, slot, heist, anything like that. Okay? Now, it's not going to be permanent, but I'm looking to find ways to make it super fun for everybody and easier to understand if we can. You are all, if you're legal, allowed to go to casinos and gamble there. I would tell you it costs money. Anyways, I'm telling you this now so that you can prepare for that. Um, I know y'all enjoy it. I mean, I'm no narc. You can start taking side bets in the chat on things if you want. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. YouTube daddy, I would never allow that. Um, Anyways, like I said, so that is happening. Also, if you're new here, welcome. If you are here, have been here before, welcome back. Um, Tell me, when am I gonna have a fan meetup in Vegas? When I get a ticket to Vegas bought for me, I guess. Uh, I love to travel. Don't tempt me, to be honest. I don't need to do, I'm too small to do a fan meetup. I need to focus on building my consistency on my channel, which is actually very good. I'm very, very consistent with streaming pretty much every day. I am going to try and nail down a time here that will be standard, but I'm not quite there yet. Anyways, uh tell me what you have for dinner. If you didn't like what you had for dinner, tell me what you wish you had for dinner. It's only 10 to 4 on the West Coast over here where I live. Hi, Mayor. Fan of the year on Credence and Mikey. Um, I Mike, be careful with places that want big deposits. As somebody who knows multiple people that have fallen victim to rental scams because we live in a crazy rental unit or rental climate, just be careful of that. Uh, but I get it. Sometimes it's like, fuck, you want to do that. Also, I would like to talk about I today made an entire breakfast in the air fryer. You're like, oh, cool. Good job. You fried some bacon in the air fryer. Yeah, I did that. But I also poached eggs in the air fryer. Okay. I poached eggs in the air fryer. And then I heated up my hash brown in the air fryer. Okay. That was basically, and I made my burrito with poached eggs, bacon, and hash browns wrapped in a tortilla. So I was just pretty happy that I was able to do it all in the air fryer. um, in a little Pyrex dish, but you can use like a little ramekin and it's super easy to make your fucking eggs like that. Anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. Uh, I don't know why. I'm not very good at poaching eggs. Also, the other night, I may or may not have not paid attention to what I was doing and been very close to having a disaster in the kitchen. That, thank God, was not a disaster, but close. Very close, folks. Mike, I'm sorry, honey. I know it's so hard. I don't know what to do. The best way to eggs come out of chicken butts. Chicken butts taste good too, Courtney. Anyways, okay. Um, we're gonna watch some court, the docket of which I've decided. Oh, is that right? Is that Chris Engelby with Chris E? However many accounts you want, Chris Engelby, you can have them all. um, okay, so here's the first thing. We're gonna watch this other docket. I downloaded it only because of the name of the judge. First of all, I read it quickly and I thought it's Judge, what did I think it was? Flex. Oh, I thought it was Judge Flex. Was it? No, it was not Judge Flex. It was not that either. What is that? Judge Flax, I believe. Hold on. Pause, yes. Whoa, I said pause. You think I need to fix my headphones? I think it's coming through my headphones. Anyways, um, so this docket is literally titled Jail People, which I find hilarious. Hi, Chris. I find that hilarious, to be honest with you. Because that's like the court on the court's end, they did that. And again, at first, oh, crap, come over to the middle here. Um, is that what's happening? Why am I discombobulated even though it is just a new year? There's nothing really different from last year. Yeah, but it is connected. That's not connected. Well, I'm gonna disconnect you totally. Anyways, um, discombobulated. Yes, that I am. Okay, so this is a short clip. I have no clue what it is. I only know that it's entitled Jail People. It's from a court that I don't know. And I I just thought we should watch it together. After that, I have some other bond court. I also have something queued up for part of the protection order docket. I haven't even looked at it yet. So I'm not even sure. I know we'll see some of that tomorrow. So regardless, let's see what this has to offer. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Well, not a good way to start off the new year. My first hearing, and I'm 3 minutes late.
Oh, Judge, honey, 3 minutes late for your first thing in the whole new year. I consider that an absolute win, right? Also, I actually intentionally don't begin any of my New Year's resolutions until January 5th. Okay. I don't like all the mojo that surrounds January 1st for like starting new stuff. So while I get it and everybody can have at her, I use the negative wave of emotion that occurs on January 5th when everybody is quitting theirs to propel my success. I am not kidding. And actually totally works usually. So when people are doing crazy shit on the first, second, third, fourth, and the early in the fifth, I'm always like, oh my, can you fucking imagine? I can. But I have successfully quit doing things starting on the fifth. Been like, yes, doable. I got me 5 days left before I have to stop. And it's a perfect time. It's great. You know what I'm saying? Um, I recommend it highly because again, there's this negative wave of emotion you can just sort of surf on. And listen to this gentleman, this judge right here. He's a judge, first of all. Okay, he's also working on like the day after New Year's Day, and he's reprimanding himself for being 3 minutes late. Judge, no, no, no.
I didn't think the judge could ever be late.
Well, I'm telling you, I can. Who do I have first?
State your name. Kungabo Kabika.
Ngaba Kabika, you're here today on an unfiled case. Have in front of me an affidavit. Looks like you could be charged with burglary of a motor vehicle, theft of property or services, including theft of a firearm, twice, possession of a firearm by a person convicted of misdemeanor domestic violence, possession of a firearm.
He looks perplexed. The guy that's charged, first of all, he looks like he's in a recording booth that any podcaster would be envious of, right? It seems like it's completely soundproofed. Is that a murder room? I mean, an unaliving room? Lucky for me, I've already been talking for 14 minutes. So, Chris, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Judge's late fee. I love that you're covering for him. I love it. Thank you. Now, fucking Streamlabs, we've talked about this. Do your job.
While under the influence of alcohol, driving under the influence of alcohol, no driver's license, transporting an open container. I'm here today to set your bond. Standards
Yes, Your Honor. This individual was actually seen on a 48-hour affidavit last week on Thursday. He was seen for domestic battery and he was OR'd with all standard conditions. Obviously,
That was so long, but thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate you. You don't always have to be nice here. Don't worry about that. You can send mean messages with your super chats. Totally fine to do that too. I mean, not, you know the rules. Know your limits, stay within it. Also, the judge is 3 minutes late is making up for it for racking off all these charges on this guy. Let's look at the girls, look at the lady below him's eyes. She looks like she's looking at her computer screen and has seen that her private browsing history has been forwarded to her office. Like that's literally her face. She's just like, "Oh my God." I know it's just because we've stopped it at a moment, but anyways, okay. Let's continue on. Like I said, I downloaded this because titled Jail People. And I just really jived with that. I don't know how to put it. Like it helped me. It made me happy. I laughed. I couldn't even tell you, is it, what state does that say? The state of, I can't tell, but wherever it is.
He's in violation of those conditions. The state has actually gone ahead and filed formal charges. Case number is going to be 2024 CR02. It has a sole charge of domestic battery, and there's going to be a warrant issued in that case. In this matter, we've got at least four, looks like level 7 felonies done within days of being
4 level 7 felonies. First of all, I didn't know that we ranked them like that, and I'm now mad that we don't more often rank the felonies based on levels, because wouldn't that be easier? Like, Jesus Christ, level 7 felonies. Wow. I mean, he was really giving her. I guess they have like misdemeanor, like they have different, what do they categorize them? They call them 1, 2, 3s in some of the senses. But this one, I don't, I'm sorry, Mike. Ah, oh no, like let's talk. You know that's craziness.
being released on bond. The state's certainly going to argue that this individual poses a serious risk to our community safety. I don't think the state's out of line for asking for a $100,000 cash or commercial surety bond. I might also add that this individual has an unfiled theft case with a offense date of July 24th, 2023. That will be filed as well.
Okay. Mr. Kabika, you've heard the request for bond. Anything you would like to say about that request without discussing any part of your case? Yeah, your bond is.
Did he say something? Was he thinking that long? What? Also, again, I feel bad now. I believe that her eyes, maybe she has a problem, sort of like dismissal, Dan. Chris, gifting memberships. Look, that'll come through right away. Thank you. If you want your name up there, you can gift memberships, or you can turn on gifting so that if somebody else gives a membership, you might get it. I have nothing to do with that. That's YouTube Daddy. And we know that YouTube Daddy and I have issues. So I wish I could tell you how it worked. I don't know. But I do know, thank you to people like Chris Engleby for giving memberships. We do our members only, usually every Sunday, uh, where we do fun different things. We're going to be doing a lot of fun things come uh, this year. So buckle up, buttercups. It's going to be fun. Anyways. Did he say something? And also, can somebody look it up? Where is Ellis County? Is this Michigan? I have no clue. In order to find the courts, you must not mind where you find the courts. And so I can't be picky, and I don't know.
Set at $100,000 that can be posted by cash or commercial surety. You're able to bond out, no violation of any laws, appear in court as scheduled, maintain contact with your attorney, no possession or consumption of alcohol or illicit drugs. Mr. Anderson, I don't know who the purported victim was on the case you filed.
Well, like I said, Your Honor, there's going to be, he's already on conditions in that case that's been filed. He's already been ordered to have no contact. I don't think it was the individual he was with in this vehicle. I'd have to check. Just one moment.
Candace Atwood's the person that was with him in the vehicle.
That is not the individual who's the named victim or complaining witness in 2024 CR02.
Okay.
My goodness. First of all, he has a 2024 case, the first I've heard. And secondly, Ellis County, Kansas. Thank you so much, Jonathan Hart, the 23rd Judicial in Kansas. Secondly, Chris, that's not good at all. If you spent, first of all, $80 on an oil change, they should have done it right. I worked at a car dealership for a long time, and people will laugh because it was a German car dealership. And if you ask any mechanic what cars they hate the most, it's always German cars, and I get that. And so you can imagine, as the receptionist at a German car dealership, I actually fielded probably more complaints and fucking pissed off people than the average bear about German cars. Seriously. People just want to yell and talk to somebody. And often I was that person. For many years, I answered the phone at a dealership for Audi, Porsche, and Volkswagen cars. And yeah, hilarious. I heard people complain a lot. But I also saw those same people very often get sold into a new car, German, while their car was being fixed. Oh, not good. Well, good. I mean, good for salespeople. I do appreciate that. But, and, oh, I'm not going to go into the weird sales pitches that I figured out how to work. But, anyways, Leanne, no, thank you for being here. Listen, I like to stay up late, but I also am now cognizant of like, um, the rewatch crew, the replay crew. And so I try and um, think about that a little bit as well. But I have some fun ideas going forward for us that include long streams because I really like those. Plus, we have to bang out a few old trials that I really want to rewatch with some friends, to be honest with you. The things that I've watched in the past, and I'm like, I need to watch this with you guys. So those are coming on the agenda for 2024 as well. We might do those sleepover style. You know what I'm saying? Like plan for marathons and like get it out, get her done. You guys can request time off your jobs or whatever. My HR manager at my new job, she's a real bitch. I'll tell you that right now. She is always on me to like work more, stop taking naps and breaks. It's me, obviously. I'm my own boss and HR manager, and I am horrible. I totally allow um sexual harassment in the workplace because obviously I'm the only employee and it's how I work best. So, anyways, let's finish watching this little bit, then we're going to get on to what I have to now be honest about. We may have a new judge in the lead for dismissing cases. Okay, I set out that challenge last year to any YouTuber, anybody really, who wanted to come to me and show me a judge who dismissed more cases than Dismissal Dan, that weren't just traffic cases, but that were actual cases. And nobody ever comes and says anything, but I think we may have found her on our own. So we are going to, continue that trend of looking for judges that dismiss shit, which we love, getting the big D.
Anything else I need to do with Mr. Kabika?
Nothing that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Kabika. That's all I have for you.
Excuse me. Is it a court date? There's no court date right now. How should I know about my court date? Don't let us know and we'll let you know. They will let me know. Don't let us know and we'll let you know. Okay. Easy.
His bond date that I forgot to tell you is March 5th at 8:30 a.m. But if he gets charged before that, that won't make any difference.
there'll be charges filed either today or tomorrow.
Okay.
What is it?
Your name?
Gage Korobka.
Mr. Korobka, you're here today on 3 matters, each of them state of Kansas versus Gage Russell Korobka. You're here on 2023 CR 279, 2023 CR 280, and 2023 CR 282. You're here for a first appearance in all those matters. In 23 CR 279, you're charged in count 1 with distribution of methamphetamine, a level 2 drug felony. If you were convicted of this charge, you face a minimum 92 months, maximum 144 months imprisonment. That is all presumptive imprisonment, maximum fine up to $500,000. Count 2, use of communication, no, excuse me. Count 2, use of communication facility for a drug transaction, a level 8 non-person felony. If convicted of that charge, minimum 7, maximum 23 months imprisonment. The low end of that is presumptive probation, maximum fine up to $100,000. Count 3, no drug tax stamp, a level 10 non-person felony. If
Hold on. First of all, now I'm remembering that Kansas does rank all of their crimes, which I really like. This is a level 10. But is this about a stamp? As in, like, he's using some sort of, like, without excise on it? Which, again, you know the government gonna get you on those taxes. That's how they get it.
felony. If convicted of that charge, minimum 7, maximum 23 months imprisonment. The low end of that is presumptive probation, maximum fine up to $100,000. Count 3, no drug tax stamp, a level 10 non-person felony. If convicted of that charge, minimum 5, maximum 13 months imprisonment. The low end of that is presumptive probation, maximum fine up to $100,000. You understand what you've been charged with in that case?
Yes, sir.
In 23 CR 280, you are charged in count 1 with distribution of methamphetamine, again, a level 2 drug felony. If convicted of this charge, minimum 92 months, maximum 144 months imprisonment. All of that is presumptive imprisonment, maximum fine $500,000. Count 2, use of a communication facility for a drug transaction, a level 8 non-person felony. If convicted of that charge, minimum 7, maximum 23 months imprisonment. The low end of that is presumptive probation, maximum fine up to $100,000. Count 3, no drug tax stamp, a level 8 non-person felony. If convicted of that charge, minimum 7, maximum 23 months imprisonment. The low end of that is presumptive probation.
I think the part that bothers me about that is that it seems like a stacking charge, right? Like, by nature, methamphetamine is not going to have a fucking excise stamp on it. Like any of this shit that I buy at the legal dispensary has an excise thing that you have to rip off of it. I get it. I understand. My point is that by nature, his charges already cover what he did. It seems just silly and over the top to be charging him with something that he wouldn't be able to get to begin with. You're going to tell me that he can go down and get him a methamphetamine excise stamp. From there, they're happy to give that to him. Oh, if he had just come down, Billy had asked us if we had got any meth stamps. We would have handed him the meth stamps, no problem. I mean, we would have arrested him in the parking lot because when people buy meth stamps, that's usually a pretty good sign they making meth. But no, but seriously, like, I mean, it doesn't seem appropriate to me. Why would you have the stamp? That indicates that it is possibly legal.
Maximum fine, $100,000. You understand what you've been charged with in 2023 CR 280, sir?
Yes, sir.
Then in 23 CR 282, you're charged with one count of driving under the influence of drugs, a Class B misdemeanor. If convicted of that charge, maximum fine up to $1,000, maximum jail sentence 6 months. You understand what you're charged with in that matter?
Yes, sir.
In each of these cases, you have a right to be represented by an attorney. You have a right to a trial. Do you have an attorney in any of these matters?
Not yet. Still waiting.
Have you filled out an application or you tried?
Yes, I have, and I had one detained before, but we'll see whether I'm able to afford him again.
Okay. I'm going to set these for a status conference.
Is there, Your Honor, is there
Yeah.
any way we can make my bond like 150,000 instead of 200,000 so I can be bondable?
State would certainly oppose it, Your Honor.
Yeah. You can set up a hearing to get back in front of the court on a bond reduction, but looks like it's $200,500.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. You can get in front of the court. You can do it on your own, or you can hire an attorney to do it for you, or get one appointed. But I'll set this for a status on January 23rd. And I don't know if that'll be at 10 o'clock or 11:30. It depends on who your attorney is. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And I believe that is all we have this morning. Thanks, everybody. We are excused.
Those are all the jail people, Judge. And no shit, that's what he labeled that, by the way, jail people. Those were the jail people. Okay, the next one I'm gonna start only to watch the start because it's epic how it begins. We're not watching any part of it. We're gonna watch some other first appearances, but only just because of the way this guy fucking leads into here. I just laughed my ass off, and I want you guys to as well. Yay, Donna! Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I just could not resist that guy. There was just something so off kilter about that. Anyways, we're gonna go back to our new dismissal judge who dismisses just as much as
What are the
Donna
names of the
as memberships.
interpreter cases?
It's only one, and his last name is
Whoa,
Castillo.
what the fuck is happening here? Juvenile.
What are the names of the interpreter cases?
It's only
What are the names of the interpreter cases?
Okay, what the fuck is happening? There was a juvenile that showed up there that I'm gonna have to cover up, obviously. Um, I am perplexed at what that was. I apologize. This is the other judge who does the dismissals a lot of the time. I didn't know there was an interpreter case. I know, as usual. And then uh the juvenile that I'm gonna have to get rid of here. Um, but the juvenile definitely has neck tattoos. I'll just say that to begin with, which is not good. Uh, who was in charge of the juvenile when they got neck tattoos?
It's only one, and his last name is Castillo.
It's just one.
Oh.
Also, yeah, I am living out my fantasies of still being a Jew.
All right, we are now streaming live on YouTube. Today is January the 2nd, 2024. I am Judge Casey Johnson, and I will be presiding over today's calendar.
Buenos días, estamos transmitiendo en vivo por medio de YouTube. Soy la juez Kate Johnson. Hoy es el 2 de enero de 2024 y soy la juez que va a presidir la lista de causas hoy.
Okay, something I will be doing, however, is channeling the disdainful faces coming from the juvenile. So if you're wondering why my face looks so fucked up, I am trying to channel the disdain, disgust, and just pure teenage angst coming through the screen right now, just so that you guys can also experience that. Okay?
If you are having trouble hearing me, please let me know, as there are a few things I need to go over with you prior to starting the calendar.
Si no me pueden oír bien, por favor, me lo hacen saber. Tengo que darles cierta información antes de empezar a llamar la lista de causas.
First, I am not here to try your case, take a plea, or have any legal discussions with you about the specifics of your case.
Escuchen atentamente, ya que la información que le voy a dar les ayudará a entender mejor el propósito de esta diligencia judicial. En primer lugar, no estoy aquí para juzgar su caso, para que ustedes respondan ante las acusaciones o para hablar de los asuntos legales relacionados con su caso.
The purpose of first appearance is to inform you of the charges against you, advise you of certain rights, set bonds for those offenses for which I am authorized to set bond, to schedule a preliminary hearing, and to determine whether you require the assistance of an attorney.
El propósito de esta comparecencia inicial es informarle de los cargos que se han formulado en su contra, informarles de sus derechos, fijar fianza por los delitos los cuales el tribunal tenga la autorización para fijar fianza, programar la fecha de su audiencia preliminar y determinar si requiere la ayuda de un abogado.
You have the right to remain silent, so please do not attempt to tell me any specifics about your case or any legal defense that you may have. As I stated earlier, you are streaming live and this hearing is being recorded as well. Anything you say during this proceeding can and will be used against you in later proceedings.
Tienen el derecho a permanecer callados. Por favor, no intenten hablarme acerca de los hechos específicos de su caso, tampoco de las defensas legales que puedan tener. Como les dije anteriormente, estamos transmitiendo en vivo y esta audiencia está siendo grabada. Cualquier cosa que digan en esta audiencia podrá y será usada en su contra en una audiencia futura.
So during this and all other proceedings, you have the following rights: the right to the presumption of innocence, the right to an indictment by a grand jury for felonies or by accusation for misdemeanors, to a speedy and public trial by jury.
Durante esta y las demás audiencias tendrán ustedes los siguientes derechos: la presunción de inocencia, la presentación de cargos de delitos mayores por parte del gran jurado o la presentación de acusaciones por delitos menores, el derecho a un juicio público y sin demora ante un jurado, a exigir la presencia de testigos para declarar a su favor.
You have the right to compel the attendance of witnesses to testify on your own behalf, see, hear, question witnesses who are called to testify against you, to testify on your own behalf or offer evidence in your own defense, and to have an attorney to represent you. And if you cannot afford one, one can be appointed if you qualify.
Tienen el derecho de exigir la presencia de testigos para que declaren a su nombre, haber el derecho a escuchar y entregar los testigos convocados a declarar en su contra, a declarar a nombre suyo y presentar pruebas en su defensa, y el derecho a ser representado por un abogado. Si no tuviera los medios para contratar un abogado, se le asignará un abogado si es que cumple los criterios.
Also, if you are not a U.S. citizen, some charges may adversely affect your immigration status, so you will need to consult with an attorney.
Además, si no tuviera la ciudadanía estadounidense, algunos cargos podrían tener un efecto negativo en su estatus migratorio. Debe entonces consultar con un abogado.
Now, some of you will be allowed to post what we call unrestricted bonds for the release from your pending case. These bonds may be posted in 3 ways: cash, commercial, or property.
A algunos de ustedes se les permitirá pagar la fianza sin restricciones para poder salir de la cárcel, quedando los casos pendientes en el tribunal. Se puede pagar la fianza de 3 maneras diferentes: en efectivo, a través de una compañía comercial o con una propiedad.
If you post a cash bond, someone will deliver the full amount of the bond in cash with any mandated fees to the sheriff's office, who will hold it until the final court date, at which time the cash will be returned to the person who posted it.
Si se paga la fianza en efectivo, alguien tendría que pagar la cantidad total de la fianza, incluidos los cargos de ley, en la oficina del alguacil, que guardará el dinero hasta su última audiencia. Y cuando el caso se termina, la
Ugh, I got lazy. This is like, yeah, a reenactment. She's like in some weird area. And he, I don't even know. Regardless, my eyes are getting tired from rolling that much. And I'm not even taking liberties. I'm probably doing less than they are. Anyways, I'm also smoking a joint. Because guess what? I'm not in trouble, so I'm allowed to do what I want. Oh, snap.
fianza se devolverá a la persona que la pagó.
Now, if you do not have the full amount of the bond in cash, you could also use the commercial bonding company, who may take up to 15% of the bond as their fee, and this fee will not be returned to you.
Si no tuviera la cantidad total en efectivo, también podría hacer uso de una compañía de fianza comercial que podría cobrar hasta un 15% de la fianza como su tarifa de servicio. Este pago no se le va a devolver.
You may also have someone post a property bond, so long as the net equity in that property is at least 3 times the amount of your bond. For example, if I set a bond for $2,000, your property must have at least $6,000 in equity to qualify as a property bond.
También podría pedirle a alguien que pague la fianza con una propiedad, siempre y cuando el patrimonio de la propiedad sea 3 veces mayor que la cantidad de la fianza. Por ejemplo, si le impongo una fianza de $2,000, el patrimonio neto de la propiedad tiene que ser un mínimo de $6,000 para que pueda calificar como la fianza de la propiedad.
Now, each of you will have as a condition of your bond that you cannot contact certain people or go to certain places. If you have a no contact provision on your bond, this means that you must stay away from and have no contact with the victim.
Algunos de ustedes tendrán condiciones especiales que les prohíbe tener contacto con ciertas personas o ir a ciertos lugares. Si la condición de fianza es de tener ningún contacto en absoluto, eso quiere decir que debe mantenerse alejado y no tener ningún contacto con la víctima.
You may not call, text, email, write a letter to, or contact through any social media platform. You can't even do something nice, such as send them a nice song or flowers. As nice as this may be, it would be a violation of your bond.
Judge. My ears perk up when there's all specific instructions about social media accounts, such as, smash the like button. No, seriously, if you guys are just getting here like Tin Man or Gracie T, please make sure you clock in for your shift by hitting the like button. If you've been here the whole while, thanks. I know you've already done it. I like that. You can't even send them a nice song because, everybody interprets music differently. Hello, Officer Porkchop. But she's right. No matter what it is, don't fucking do it, is what she's saying.
No podría llamar, enviar mensajes de texto, correos electrónicos, escribir cartas o tener algún contacto a través de las redes sociales. Ni siquiera podría hacer algo amable, como por ejemplo enviarle una canción agradable o flores. Por más amable que sea, esto constituye una violación de las condiciones de la fianza.
Now, if I ask you to not, if I order you not to return to a particular location, that means you cannot go back to that location for any reason. If the no return location is a shared residence, meaning you reside there with the alleged victim, please let me know and I will authorize you to go back, but only while accompanied by a sheriff or law enforcement officer to collect your personal belongings that are not in dispute.
Si yo le ordenara no regresar a un lugar específico, eso quiere decir que no puede regresar a ese lugar por ninguna razón. Si el lugar prohibido resulta ser una residencia compartida, quiere decir que usted vive ahí con la presunta víctima. Hágamelo saber y le daré la autorización para que regrese solamente acompañado por un alguacil para que pueda recoger sus pertenencias personales que no están en disputa. Lo que quiere decir que no haya ningún contacto, ningún problema acerca de a quién le pertenece.
You will need to make an appointment within 10 days of being released from jail.
Tendría que ser una cita dentro de los primeros 10 días de haber salido en libertad de la cárcel.
Now, unfortunately, some percentage of you will come back into custody on a bond revocation because you didn't take what I am saying here very seriously. Instead, you will return to your residence and you will reconcile with the victim, and it's all good until it's not.
Ahora, lamentablemente, un porcentaje de ustedes volverá a ser arrestado por una revocación de fianza porque no tomaron en serio lo que les estoy diciendo. En vez de eso, se reconcilian con la víctima y regresen a su residencia o vuelven a salir con la víctima. Todo está bien hasta que ya no está.
The moment the victim becomes upset with you, the police is called and you are now arrested and held without bond. Just simply follow the order until it is modified, and you can do this through an attorney or your case is resolved.
En el momento que la víctima se molesta con usted y llama a la policía, usted quedará bajo arresto sin derecho a otra fianza. Entonces, por favor, acátese a la orden hasta que las condiciones de fianza se hayan modificado, que se puede hacer a través de su abogado.
All right, so if you do violate the bond order and the court considers your conduct intimidating or harassing, you could receive additional felony charges of aggravated stalking or influencing a witness. These types of charges carry a punishment of up to 20 years in prison and $20,000 in fines.
Si usted viola la orden de fianza y el tribunal considera que su contacto fue de una naturaleza intimidante o acosadora, se pueden poner cargos de delito mayor adicionales, como por ejemplo, acosamiento agravado o por influenciar a un testigo. Esta clase de acusación conlleva un castigo de hasta 20 años de prisión y hasta $20,000 de multa.
Also, if your spouse, family member, or friend is the alleged victim in this case, he or she will not be allowed to post your bond, and you are not allowed to have contact with the victim while you're in jail.
Además, si la presunta víctima en su caso es su cónyuge o un familiar o amistad suyo, esta persona no podría pagar su fianza, ya que el tribunal pondrá como condición especial una orden de alejamiento. Tampoco podrá comunicarse con la víctima durante el tiempo que esté detenido en la cárcel.
Now, some of you are charged with offenses for which this court is not authorized to set bond. In this event, a bond hearing will be scheduled before a judge of the Superior Court of Clayton County.
Algunos de ustedes pueden tener delitos los cuales este tribunal no tiene la autorización para fijar una fianza. Si este es su caso, se programará una audiencia de fianza delante de un juez de la Sala Superior del Condado de Clayton.
Also, if you are currently on active probation, this court is not authorized to set a bond. Whether a bond is appropriate in your case will be reconsidered after your probation officer has had the opportunity to consider your new arrest.
Si actualmente usted está cumpliendo una condena condicional, el tribunal no está autorizado a fijar fianza en su caso. Se reconsiderará la fianza después de que su oficial de libertad condicional haya tenido la oportunidad de evaluar el nuevo arresto.
Now, listen closely to this part. The purpose of a preliminary hearing is to determine whether there is enough evidence or probable cause to keep you detained on your charges. If you bond out, your preliminary hearing is automatically waived because you are out of jail and no longer detained.
Ahora, escuchen con atención. El propósito de la audiencia preliminar es para determinar si existen suficientes pruebas o motivos fundados para mantenerlo detenido por los delitos imputados. Si sale libertad bajo fianza, se suspenderá automáticamente su audiencia preliminar porque ya no estará detenido en la cárcel.
Now, if you are charged with only misdemeanors, when you come before the court, I'm going to ask you if you wish to waive your preliminary hearing. Now, what this does, it simply allows the court to take your case to to state court faster. It just simply moves your case. It does not affect any rights that you may have. It does not affect your bond amount, your ability to make bond. It simply moves your case from magistrate court to state court faster.
Si se le está acusando solamente de delitos menores, cuando esté delante del tribunal, le preguntaré si quisiera renunciar a la audiencia preliminar. Al hacer esto, el proceso de su caso será un poco más rápido. El renunciar a la audiencia preliminar no afecta de ninguna manera sus derechos ni la cantidad de su fianza. El caso solamente pasará del tribunal de primera instancia, donde está ahora, a la sala estatal de manera más rápida.
So, if you are charged with misdemeanors only, when you come before the court, again, I'm going to ask you, if you say to me, I don't understand what that means, I'm going to schedule you a preliminary hearing because I don't want you waiving something you don't understand.
Entonces, cuando pase delante y le pregunto si desea renunciar a la audiencia preliminar, si me indica que no entiende lo que significa, no voy a permitir que renuncie porque no quiero que renuncie a algo que no haya entendido.
The court expresses no preference as to whether or not you waive your preliminary hearing.
El tribunal no tiene ninguna preferencia en cuanto a si renuncia a su audiencia preliminar o no.
Finally, I'm about to read the oath to you. If you understand and swear to this, please respond by stating I do. Would everyone please raise their right hands?
Ahora, finalmente, les voy a leer el juramento. Si entienden y dan su juramento, por favor, responden sí, juro. Levanten la mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm that the information you're about to give this court, as well as the information you provided on your application for court-appointed counsel, is true and correct? If so, state I do.
Juran o afirman que la información que van a dar en este tribunal y también la información que pusieron en la solicitud para el abogado de oficio es verdadera y correcta. Si es que sí, digan juro.
I do.
All righty, you can put your hand down.
Ya pueden bajar la mano.
Ladies, go back and sit.
So Judge Thorpe had no way of showing that he was injured. Was been there for 12 months.
Okay, hold on one second.
Okay, what do you think this guy did? Get your guess in the chat. This is in Clayton County, Georgia. Like I said, I think we're going to see some dismissals tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God that juvenile's off screen again. It's so difficult. Although I just felt all those looks coming back to me.
And so this. All righty. And so this is Mr. Bastilio.
¿Es usted el señor Bustillo?
Yes.
Yes, it's me.
All right, Mr. Bastilio, you are charged with criminal damage in the second degree, and that bond is set at $5,000.
Muy bien, señor Bustillo. A usted se le imputa el delito de daños a propiedad ajena en el segundo grado. La fianza para este delito es $5,000.
You must not violate any laws while you're out on bond.
No puede violar la ley mientras está en libertad bajo fianza.
Your preliminary hearing is scheduled for January the 29th at 8:30 a.m.
Su audiencia preliminar se programa para el 29 de enero a las 8:30 de la mañana.
And I'm going to appoint you an attorney.
Y le voy a nombrar un abogado, señor.
You have any questions, sir?
¿Tiene usted alguna pregunta?
Si puedo tener fianza.
Yes,
Actually,
yeah.
hold on one second.
Permítame un momentico.
He must stay away from Alejandra Urbina.
Tiene que mantenerse alejado de Alejandra Urbina.
No contact at all with Miss Urbina.
Ningún contacto en absoluto con la señora Urbina.
And you may not return to your residence,
Y no puede regresar a su residencia,
which is 6214 Linwood Drive.
el 6214 de la Linwood Drive,
And that's apartment 5 in Forest Park.
apartamento 5 en Forest Park.
Do you understand the special conditions of your bond?
¿Entiende, señor, las condiciones especiales de la fianza?
Okay, entiendo.
Okay, I understand.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Muy bien, señor, buena suerte.
Pero disculpe, la última pregunta. ¿Sí me darían fianza?
Okay, one last question. So I will be getting a bond?
You have a bond of 5,000, yes.
Sí, señor, tiene una fianza de 5,000.
¿Sería para cuándo?
And when would that be?
Once they process the paperwork today.
Una vez que tramitan la documentación hoy mismo.
Hoy mismo llamaría.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Okay?
Remember, do
Buena
not
suerte.
violate these bond conditions or you're going to be put back in jail.
Acuérdese, señor, no viole las condiciones de fianza porque lo van a volver a detener.
You can have your attorney attempt to get it modified.
Usted puede pedir a su abogado intentar modificar las condiciones de fianza.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Muy bien. Buena suerte, señor.
All right. I think that's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You have a great one. Happy New Year.
You as well. Happy New Year.
All righty.
Judge State Johnson.
All righty. Are you Mr. Chase Dickens? All right, Mr. Dickens, you're charged with murder. That bond is denied based on 1761. You also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aggravated assault charges. Each one have been denied. Possession of a firearm, that bond is denied. And if you make bond at some point, you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. I also, you can't go to the 1082 Reynolds Court. You must stay away from that location. Reynolds Court. And then you were also charged with possession of a handgun under the age of 18, and that bond is also denied. So currently, you do not have a bond on your charges. This is not a good way to start your life, sir, by killing people. I'm going to go ahead and appoint you an attorney. Your preliminary hearing is February the 12th at 8:30 a.m. Good luck to you, sir.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
The juvenile is done, all right?
Okay, well, we all need a little palate cleanser after that. Innocent until proven guilty. But the judge just said that, and that seemed a little off, didn't it, Miss Carrie? Also, welcome, Juan. Thank you so much. And wait, that literally is not it. Also, I was laughing at myself during this because if you noticed, there was this moment. Hold on, be a bit bigger. I was just like, oh, you know what? Like, this is why you're looking as if, hey, what fucking idiot dropped the ball on this and didn't pre-clear this? Who the fuck missed the child M-worder on a liver? And then my brain's like, you did, dumbass. It's only you. No guys in the truck here, just you. You missed it. Yes. Yeah.
All righty, so I'm gonna do the females next, and we don't have any extraditions, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. What's your name, ma'am?
Latasha Bailey.
Say it again.
Latasha Bailey.
Latasha Bailey.
Tonsillitis? Did she say tonsillitis? Seriously.
All right. What's your name, ma'am?
Latasha Bailey.
Say it again.
Latasha Bailey.
Pretty positive she's saying tonsillitis, which would be a terrible name. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Don't name your child tonsillitis. Don't, please.
Latasha Bailey.
Yes,
Okay, if y'all could turn y'all volume up, maybe it's the volume. Let me see if it's mine. No, I have mine up. Okay.
yes.
All right, Miss Bailey, you are charged with false statements. That bond is set at 1,500. Apprehension of a criminal, hindering the apprehension of a criminal, 2,000 for the total bond of $3,500. And you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. I've set your preliminary hearing date for January the 29th at 8:30 a.m. And I see here where you refuse an attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, good luck to you, ma'am. Again, your bond is $3,500. All right, have a good one. Good luck. Your name?
Deja Brown.
I can't hear you.
Deja Brown.
Deja Brown.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Brown, you are charged with fleeing. That I just missed that charge. Failure to yield, 500. Driving under influence, 3,000. For a total bond of $3,500, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Her glasses are huge, first of all. That was we need like a middle D. That was a partial D. She's dismissed one of a few charges, left in some serious ones, but it is a D. I'll allow it. Also, her glasses now I can't unsee.
All right. And do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Your preliminary hearing is going to be scheduled for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. If you bond out, you don't have to worry about it. And you do qualify for an attorney, so I am appointing an attorney to you. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Yeah, this is Georgia, Clayton County, Georgia, contiguous county, meaning it touches Fulton County, where Judge Manning is. This is Clayton County, where Judge Daniel Nagel is also a judge. A partial big D, exactly. Let's see what the other ladies have in store for us this evening. If you're just getting here, make sure you clock in for your shift, subscribe to the channel. You might be able to get one of the last coveted spaces in the 700 club before we're at 800 subs. And there's no more spots.
What's your name?
Sherelle Parenti.
Cinnamon sweet tea. Seriously, why is this what I'm hearing there? This is new. 4 hours ago. I'm not even fucking lying. I swear to God. Like this is as fresh off the presses as you can get with this shit. And um, oh, Miss Carrie's looking for info. I know what's happening. Miss Carrie's on a mission. Um, yeah. But this judge just did a partial D. Yeah, basically, Miss Carrie, it sounds disorderly at the very minimum. Um, yeah. Anyways, gotta love Clayco though. Where if we say it enough times, I think is it 4 or 6 times that we have to say Clayco before Presto arrives?
Is that this? You said Corinthi?
Yes, Your Honor. Sherelle.
Okay, all right. You are charged with battery. That bond is set at $2,000. You may not, well, actually, do you guys reside in the same home?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Sorry. But I'll be returning to my sister's house when I leave here until we figure it out.
All right, and so you can't have any contact with Travis Hollis.
Yes, Your Honor.
You guys are not married, right?
Actually, we are scheduled to get married in 26 days.
Oh, okay. Well, that may not happen.
Oh shit. Do you think that on their wedding calendar at their house, the countdown to the big day, 26 days, she obviously is counting. She knows the fucking dates. Oh, well, that makes me sad. That sounds like maybe they've spent money on that already. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe good sign not to if you're getting arrested for an assaultive type crime against your possible future, your affianced. Okay? That's not ideal. I'm gonna say I think those are glaring red flags that you can't already ignore. Much more glaring, somebody would have to already be married.
Right? And you may not return to 5090 Hickory Circle. That's in Ellenwood. And I'm gonna go ahead and appoint an attorney to you. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Your Honor, is there a prelim date?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just focused on their honeymoon. Do you want me to give a prelim date before or after the ceremony? Uh, can they even get married now? Did she say there was a no contact?
If you would let the young lady know that her prelim date is January the 30th.
Yeah, the prelim date is January 30th, 30. Yeah, I got tissue. Everybody work, we got tissue.
All right, state your name, ma'am.
Janai Dale.
Ms. Dale?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Dale, you are charged with fighting. That bond is set at one.
I'm sorry, what? Fighting? What is this? That's such a weird charge. It's generally like an assault or a battery. I'm picturing her like getting into the ring like for a fight that's been scheduled. What's going on?
1,000. Criminal trespass, 1,500 for a total bond of $2,500. You must stay away from Demetrius Davis, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges and the special conditions of your bond?
Yes, ma'am.
Do y'all reside together?
I just got a couple of things over there. That's it. But no.
Okay. Because both of you guys were arrested, right?
Yeah.
But you can't have any contact with Demetrius Davis. And we take that very seriously. So make sure that you are not having contact with him unless you get this bond modified, okay?
Okay. Nope. I'm so sorry.
I am going to, how much do you earn a month, Ms. Dale?
Right now I'm in school. I just been working with my mom.
Say that again?
I'm in school. I just been working with my mom right now.
Oh, you're in school, okay. All right, I am gonna go ahead and appoint an attorney to you. All right, if you don't have any questions, good luck to you.
Your Honor,
Yes?
is there a prelim date?
Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm sorry. Ms. Dale,
Yes, ma'am.
do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Yes.
Okay. The deputy has a form for you to fill out to sign saying you waive, all right? All right, good luck to you. And what's your name, ma'am?
Eowyn Feltman.
Say that again.
Eowyn Feltman. Feltman.
Miss Thomas, are you hearing what she's saying?
Feltman. You gotta say it a little louder, don't you?
Feltman.
Position number 2?
Feltman. No, with an L.
I mean, I don't have position numbers.
It starts with the F as in.
Oh, Feldman.
Feltman. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
I don't have any paperwork. Let me make sure. Ask Kyle. I don't remember that name.
Hold on, Your Honor, let me see if I can step over.
If you could just hold her for a moment.
Yes, ma'am. You wanna go to the next one? Next.
Your name?
It's Dejan Gray, Your Honor.
Gray, okay. All right, Ms. Gray, you are charged with criminal trespass. That bond is set at $2,000. And you can have no contact with Joseph Segur. Do y'all live together?
Yes, with 2 young children.
I'm
actually.
sorry?
Yes, Your Honor, with 2 children. Minor children.
All right, I'm gonna take a chance on you, Ms. Gray. I'm gonna let you stay in the house, but you cannot have any violent contact, violent or harassing contact.
Oh, that shouldn't be an issue for me, at least.
Is this your husband or are you married?
No, Your Honor, I'm not married.
All right, so you cannot, so your bond is set at 2,000, no violent or harassing contact with Joseph Segur. In
No.
return,
Aggravated, okay.
and did you fill out a court-appointed sheet?
I did not, because I wanted to make sure it was, accurate, and I've been having like a lot of different things going on at the moment, so.
Yeah, I need you to fill that out. How much do you earn?
That's what I'm saying, I can't really fill it out accurately at the moment, because.
Okay, it's the guesstimation. It actually, right, I found it.
Okay, I'll fill it out, Your Honor.
Okay, all righty.
Yes,
Because I
ma'am.
can't determine if I can appoint an attorney to you or not without seeing that.
I
Your Honor, can we
understand.
go over the questions right now, because we don't.
I have the
I'm
paper.
sorry?
I have the paper right here, I'd rather just fill it out and just.
But Deputy, you could just send it with the paperwork, and at that point, I'll make the decision. We don't have to wait for her to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
All right. What's your name, ma'am?
America.
This, what's her name? Your Honor, her name is. Graves, Wanda Graves.
Yeah, ma'am.
Number 15. I'm sorry.
Wanda Graves.
Number 15.
Okay. All right, Ms. Graves, you are charged with burglary. That bond is set at 8,000. Criminal damage in the second degree, 2,000. I've dismissed the stalking charge and theft by taking 2,000 for a total bond of $12,000. You may not go back to that location.
Okay.
Hold on. That's the 1466 Interlaken Pass.
Yes.
And that is considered Jonesboro. Do you
Okay.
understand the special conditions of your bond, ma'am?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
I'm
Yes,
sorry?
yes.
Okay, all righty. Do you wish to waive your, no, you can't waive. Your preliminary hearing is scheduled for and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Yes.
All righty. And I see here where you have refused a court-appointed attorney. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Does she need to sign anything? Part of it. Part of it.
Your name?
Teresa Hobson.
Say that again.
Teresa Hobson.
All right, Ms. Hobson, you are charged with driving on suspended license. Your bond is set at $1,500 and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes.
Are you currently employed, ma'am?
I just moved back out here. I was supposed to start it today.
I'm sorry?
I just moved back out here. I was supposed to start today.
You just did what?
Just moved back out here. I was supposed to start today.
All right, this time I'll go ahead and appoint an attorney to you. Good luck to you, ma'am. Your preliminary hearing is scheduled. Did you, I think you just waived it. Let me make sure. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Yeah.
If you're
Yes.
not sure, I'm gonna go ahead and set it down for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. Good luck to you, ma'am. State your name.
April Molina?
All right, Ms. Molina, you're charged with battery family violence. That bond is set at $3,000. You must stay away from Margarita Salinas, and you may not return to 475 Valley Hill Road in Riverdale, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges and the special conditions of your bond?
Yes.
Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
No.
All right, I'm gonna set you down for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. And I am appointing an attorney to you. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Actually, I have a
Yes?
question. So, so if I have to take my baby over there to his house.
I'm sorry?
I have a baby with her son. Am I still able to take her over there or no?
You have a baby. You can't go to that location.
Okay.
You cannot return to that location. A third party is gonna have to get involved. You can talk to your attorney. I did appoint one to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Man. Judge Case Johnson, did you want to do?
Yes.
Did you want to do Belton next or still hold on her?
Is that the last female?
Yes, ma'am. That's the one with, I don't think you had her paperwork.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. No, I have it.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
But do you really have it, Judge?
Ms. Thomas, can you see if you can locate Ms. Feltman's criminal history?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to find it now.
My boss got to be fed upstairs. He ain't been upstairs. Yeah, he ain't been upstairs.
I see that her criminal history is an alias, okay, all righty. I have it, it's not the name that she's before us with.
Okay, Your Honor.
Whose finger is that? Why are they doing that? What the hell?
All righty. All right. Ms. Feltman, you are charged with violation of Drug and Controlled Substance Act. That bond is set at $3,000. Use or possession of drug-related items, $500. Theft by conversion, $3,000, for a total bond of $6,500. And you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. I've set your preliminary hearing date for January the 29th at 8:30 a.m. and I've also appointed an attorney to you. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. When is my preliminary date? Do I have one of those?
All right. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Muted. You're not muted.
No, she can hear you.
Oh.
She said, what's her prelim date?
I'm sorry? January the 29th.
29th. All right, thank you.
Go out there and they waiting on you outside. Go proceed as one. First name, right here. Speak up so she can hear you. Your last name, first name.
Anderson Pierce.
What's your last name?
Anderson.
Anderson, okay. Mr. Anderson, you're charged with no tag or expired tag, $500, too fast for conditions, $500, and DUI, $2,500. And you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Yes.
All right. You can go, the deputy will give you a form for you to sign the waiver.
I'll let you know as well.
Wait, hold on. Your preliminary hearing date.
Your Honor, he just waived.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, he just waived. My apologies. It's something else I needed to tell you. Your bond is set at $2,500. Oh, you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney. That's what. All right. So you'll have to retain an attorney.
Could you repeat how much the bond is again? I'm sorry.
Your bond is total bond is $3,500. $3,500, and you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney. All right.
I'm that paper right now. Last name, first name, speak up so she can hear you.
What's your name?
Outside artist.
All right, Mr. Artist, you are charged with theft by taking. I set that bond at $5,000. Your preliminary hearing date. And if you bond out, you are not allowed to violate any laws. Your preliminary hearing date is January the 29th at 8:30 a.m. And it does appear that you qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I have appointed one to you. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Go step behind him. door open in a second, next person up. Last name, first name, say it loud so she can hear you.
Good afternoon, Judge. Last name Blackstock, first name Carlton.
Blast Off Carlton, is that really your name? That's what it sounded like, right? Isn't it so pretty? I'm not quite finished. There's still some numbers and letters you can see, but other than that, I've done most of it and I've done the whole top. Oh my God. I'm very proud of it. It's the perfect art for somebody like me who has no ability to imagine art at all. But I can follow directions pretty good in short bursts. So I already bought 2 more. Actually, we'll talk about those afterwards, but already, because but I also need to learn like to cover it with glue so that it stays because it's still from the dollar store. Do you know how much this whole thing costs? $4, although it takes a lot of time. It's sweat equity that you put into it. And I think that's the whole point for me is like for me to finish something like that is like wow. And actually, weirdly enough, having lots of colors helps as opposed to having just like 1 or 2 colors. So I'm working on it. Anyways, we're very, very close to finished. Very close. Maybe I'll do a giveaway one of these days. If somebody wants one, because it's like on a little frame, you can hang it up. So cute. And it only took me like 2.5 days, which I feel like is not that long. And again, my oh, see, but I feel them coming off a little bit. And that's just dollar store because I get it. 4 Canadian dollars is not that much money. So I need to get like clear Mod Podge to cover it to make it permanent, I think. That's my next goal. I was talking to somebody in another chat about that and they were mentioning it. But I'm just pretty thankful and proud that I managed to do so much already. You can see really all that I did. Each little one. Each little one. And that part's easy to me. I love it. Anyways, okay. Let's go ahead and finish watching most of this. I'll grab the other 2 options that I have to start next. We'll see what we have. I know what I want to start, but I'll let you guys pick what I should start for my next project after I'm finished this one.
All right, you're charged with public indecency. That bond is set at $2,000, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing? Hmm? What's your name, sir?
Blackstock.
Oh, I thought you said Beto. I'm sorry. I can barely hear you guys. All right.
Last name Blackstock, first name Carlton.
I see Carlton. Yes. All right. So you're charged with improper lane change. That bond is set at $500.
Go in there and you're charged with an improper lane change, and the lady's like, okay, public indecency. He didn't even make a big stink about it. I would have been like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's exactly how those videos start. Where people are like, what the fuck are you talking about, Judge? Like, this whole fucking system doesn't work.
Open container 500. Driving on suspended license $1,500 for a total bond of $2,500, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
Yes,
sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Are you able to bond out, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All righty. Hold on. Are you employed?
No, ma'am.
I'm gonna appoint an attorney to you. I don't feel comfortable with you waiving, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it down for January the 30th.
Okay.
At 8:30 a.m. But if you bond out, you don't have to worry about this, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Here's one. Next person. Last name, first name.
I didn't feel comfortable with that either, and I don't know why, but I'm glad that she picked up on that too and was just like, you know what, we're gonna leave that in place. Because the reality is that as soon as they bond out, they get a new court date anyway. So this is only for people in court. And so waiving your right to a or in jail. So waiving your right to a speedy trial while incarcerated is not a good idea because you're incarcerated until your trial's completed sometimes. Oh, I'm with us. I'm just finishing this. I have to finish the yellow and then that way, then I'll stop. But I have like 7 more yellows to put on and then I'm done.
Yeah, loud, so she can hear you. Vito Cortez. And find back.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, they don't get on some.
That thing can go to Bravo 3 and Alpha 3. Bravo 3, Alpha 3.
Okay, and what's your name?
Vito Cortez, man.
Cort-
Vito Cortez.
Vito Cortez.
All the yellows are done. I'm paying attention. Hi, Mikey. How are you today? Back at work? Are you enjoying it? Tell us. Did you have a good New Year's? What consists of New Year's where you live? Things are Canadian. I know I gotta put it away, but I'm done all the yellows now, so it's good. I just wanted to finish one color. Anyways, I hope what did you have for dinner, Mikey? Tell us. Do tell. I haven't had dinner yet, but it's only 5:26 and I eat late. So, you know. You know how it goes. We didn't watch any protection orders, but I have a feeling that Mikey has been sorting those out for us to watch tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. If you aren't already joining us over at Credence and Mikey, make sure you do that. It's a total blast during the day. Mayor, who you see around here, fan of the year over there. You would not believe what he had to do to get that title. Seriously, though, Mikey, thank you so much for all your support all year long. And I hope we have a command with your guys' channel in it that actually pops up so people can go check it out.
Oh, Beto, that's the one okay. You're charged with public indecency. That bond is set at 2,000 and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Oh, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna set you down for January 30th at 8:30 a.m. If you bond out, you don't have to worry about that court date. And you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney. Good luck to you, sir.
Vito, go ahead. All right, go back to y'all. Go straight back to y'all.
What's your name?
Eric Bridge.
He was already seen, Your Honor.
What you mean he was seen?
He was seen yesterday by Judge Thorpe.
That's not Eric Bridges. Wait a minute, what's your last name?
Bridges.
Bridges? So Bridges was seen yesterday?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Well, were you seen yesterday, sir? Okay, all right. So you didn't, we don't need you today. You've already been seen. You've already been given your charges. Thank you.
Next person. Yep, hold on, give me 1 second. Hey, Yonder, those the one you told us to add on. So, is good to go? Bridges, the last one.
Yes, he was an add-on for yesterday from the 31st.
And so, sir, you were given your charges yesterday?
Oh, no, Eric Bridges, the one who just left.
Okay, who is this? Who are you?
He's Sean Curry.
What did he say?
He's Sean Curry.
Curry.
Prawn curry. He said prawn curry. I swear to God. Why is it so funny to me? I don't know.
Curry. Let's see.
All right, Mr. Curry, you are charged with simple battery. That bond is set at 5,000. You must stay away from Christopher Wilson, and you may not return to 58 Harbor Lake in Fayetteville, which is a Clayton County, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges and the special conditions of your bond?
Yes.
Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Yeah.
Are you able to bond out, sir?
No.
Okay, so I'm not gonna waive your prelim.
I know you can wait.
I'm gonna set it down for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. And I'm also going to appoint an attorney to you. Good luck to you, sir.
CS1. No, she said she can't wait. Last name, first name, say it loud so she can hear you.
Coggins Charles.
I'm sorry,
My name's Charles Coggins.
Coggins, all right? All right, Mr. Coggins, you're charged with criminal trespass. That bond is 3,000, obstruction, 2,000, reckless conduct, 3,000, simple assault, 2,000, firearm discharge, 5,000 for a total bond of $15,000. You must stay away from Michelle Jordan, and you may not return to 6726 Terra Boulevard. That's apartment 32 in Jonesboro. Do you understand the charges and the special conditions of your bond? All righty. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing? All right, I'm gonna set that down for January 30th at 8:30 a.m. If you bond out, you don't have to worry about it. And you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney. Good luck to you, sir. Your name?
David Demetrius.
Say that again.
Davis Demetrius.
All right, Mr. Davis, you're charged with criminal trespass. That bond is at 1,500. Afraid 1,000, and you must stay away from Janaya Dale, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges and the special conditions of your bond?
Yes.
Alrighty. It appears that you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I'm not gonna appoint one. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Yes.
You're able to bond out? Okay. She's gonna give you the form to fill out, stating that you want to waive. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Everybody sign that. You got to sign the top. You got to sign that. Go ahead.
Your name?
Charles Ezra.
All three.
All right, Mr. Ezzard, you are charged with aggravated assault. That bond is denied. False imprisonment. That bond is denied. You are currently on bond for aggravated assault,
No, I'm not.
but your criminal history says you are out of Gwinnett County.
That was squash, ma'am.
That was what?
It's dropped.
I can't hear you.
It's dropped.
Okay. Well, it did not indicate that on your criminal history. I am gonna appoint an attorney to you, and I've set your preliminary hearing for January the 29th at 8:30 a.m.
All right.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Answer.
What's your name?
My name is Evans Johnson.
You said Jason
Evans Johnson.
Evans Johnson. I have a Jonathan Johnson, Jason Johnson.
Evans Johnson. EDANS.
Evan Johnson.
Yes, ma'am.
You are charged with battery family violence.
Yes, they should be.
I'm gonna set that bond at $3,500. And you may not have any contact with the grandson, Elijah Small.
Yes, ma'am.
And you must not violate any laws while you're out.
How sad would that make those of you who are grandparents feel? Oh, if you weren't allowed to see your grandchildren, tell me about that. Terrible. Just terrible.
Bond, do you understand the charges and the special conditions of your bond?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't reside with the minor child, do you? Okay, all righty. It appears that you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I cannot appoint one to you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
It didn't come up.
I'm gonna set him down for January the 30th.
Only two.
State your name?
Jason Johnson.
All righty, Mr. Johnson. Driving on the under the influence, that bond is set at 3,000. Reckless driving, 2,000. Wrong side of the road, 500. Failure to change address, 500. Failure to exercise due care, 500. For a total bond of $6,500, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges against you, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Yes.
You're able to bond out?
Yes.
Okay. All righty, and you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney.
Can I ask a question?
I'm
If I'm able to bond out through a bail bondsman, that still counts, right?
What did you say? That counts? What, I'm
Right.
sorry, repeat that.
If I'm going through a bail bondsman, that's still okay, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Your preliminary hearing date is January the 30th at 8:30 a.m., but if you bond out, you don't have to worry about that. Good luck to you, sir. Hold on one second. Deputy, did Mr. Jason Johnson say he wanted to waive?
Yes, he signed the paper.
I'm sorry?
Jason Johnson, yes, he just signed the paperwork.
He did?
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot hear. Okay, I'm gonna put him down as a waiver. All right, thank you. I'm sorry, say your name again, sir.
Malik Lewis.
Lewis. All right, Mr. Malik Lewis, you're charged with criminal trespass, $1,000, obstruction, 1,000, public transfer, prohibited acts at the public transit, 1,000 for a total bond of $3,000, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Would I be able to pay electronically? Right.
You have, I'm not sure.
Like, do you accept Bitcoin, Your Honor? Do you accept Bitcoin, Dogecoin? What do you accept? What kind of cryptocurrencies will you allow me to pay in? Do you just mean like in electronic funds from your bank?
I'm not sure. You can either go through, you could bring money to the jail, or you can use a bonding company, or of course, a property bond. I'm not sure if it's online or not, electronically. I'm gonna set your preliminary hearing date for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. If you bond out, you don't have to worry about it. And I am gonna go ahead and appoint an attorney to you. Good luck to you, sir. What's your name, sir?
Oh, you mad?
What is it?
Gotta say it loud, bro. Speak up. Jonathan. Last name. Johnson.
Jonathan Johnson, you're charged with criminal trespass. That bond is set at $3,000. You must stay away from Takia Smith, and you may not return to 10216 Top Tree Court in Jonesboro, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the special conditions of your bond?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry?
I didn't hear you.
Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna put you down for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. And I'm also appointing an attorney to you. You have any questions, sir? All right, good luck to you.
All right.
State your name?
Reginald McQuarrie.
Y'all trying to talk to her with the mask on, she ain't gonna hear you.
What's the last name?
McQuarrie.
McQuarrie. Okay. $493 Lee's Landing.
But do I get an officer to escort me to get my, like?
All right, Mr. McQuarrie, you are charged with simple assault. You must stay away from this. The allegation against your mother. It looks like it's supposed to be your mother. To Mia McQuarrie, you cannot have any contact with her. And you may not return to the incident location, which is 493 Lee's Landing.
But do I get an officer to escort me to get my, like?
Yes, sir. And that's in Jonesboro.
Correct.
Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
Can you tell me a little details about that? What that mean?
I can't hear you.
I say, can you give me a little detail, a little more detail
That's
about?
okay. I'm gonna go ahead and schedule you for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. If you bond out, you don't have to worry about it. It appears that you do qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I have appointed one to you. Good luck for you, sir. I'm sorry. 4,000. Yes, sir.
Name is Daryl Mitchell.
All right, Mr. Mitchell, you are charged with prescription not in a bottle. 1,000, that bond is set at $1,500. It says obstructing driver's view. I just missed that one. And then obstruction of an officer, that bond is set at 1,500 for a total bond of $3,000. Do you understand the charges?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna set that down for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. Does appear that you qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I am appointing one to you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You know what happened? I know. Please, said no. Mitchell, who's in hope to take. He gonna try it.
Gerald McNeil.
All right, Mr. McNeil, you are charged with 4 counts of violation of Georgia Controlled Substance Act. I've set those at 3,000 each. Open container, $250. Invalid tag, 1,000. No insurance, 2,000. DUI, I'm sorry, no insurance, 1,000. DUI, 2,000. Possession of a weapon, drug-related object, 500. Possession of a weapon during the commission of a crime, 5,000. And another violation of Georgia Controlled Substance Act is 1,500 for a total bond of 23,250. So that should be 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 250, and then 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 500, 5,000, 1,500. Do you understand the charges against you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. So
All right, I've
based
set your, I'm sorry?
so based on my total bond is like 23,000.
Yes.
That's cool.
And your preliminary hearing date is January the 29th at 8:30 a.m. And I see here where you refuse a court-appointed attorney.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna provide my own attorney.
Are you able to bond out, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, if you bond out, you don't have to worry about,
The
you
hearing.
don't have to worry about this court date. Good luck to you, sir.
Oh, Chris, thank you so much. Just because you can. Well, I love you just because you can, and you do so many nice things for me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
You know what happens?
Yeah.
Go straight next to the right. Last name, first name.
Boy, a Christian.
All right, Mr. Christian, you're charged with criminal trespass. That bond is set at 2,000. Battery, family violence, 2,000. You may not have any contact with ISIS Santos. ISIS Santos.
You may not have contact with ISIS. I was like, I think that's pretty fucking clear for everybody. No ISIS. But there we are laying it out. Thank you so much, Chris. I so appreciate it. Seriously.
Do you guys reside together?
Yeah, that's my little
Yes.
brother.
I'm sorry?
That's my little brother, man.
Right. All right. So, and you may not return to that address which is 1741 Mallard Circle. That's Conley, Georgia. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
No, ma'am.
Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna set that down for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. You do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I cannot appoint one. Good luck to you, sir.
Ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Mike. Oh my God. You're the best. Things are gonna work out. Don't worry. Wow. 10 new members. Oh my God. Thank you. Mike? I don't know if I can condone this. That's too kind and sweet of you. It's going to take so long to pop up on Streamlabs, and you've already donated, and I thank you so much. Oh my God. You're too sweet.
Dion, new song?
Me and this guy are standing there the same way, like, oh my God, what is coming next? Mike, thank you so much. First of all, you've always helped me out. Thank you so much for get out the red light. I do red light. I have an on-air red light. But I'm sorry, I don't have a creed, so I don't dance for the $50, but I appreciate it and thank you so much. Mike, seriously though, you've saved my ass many times and I appreciate it so much. Streamlabs, let's learn. 2024 goal, learn to make Streamlabs respond faster on Super Chats. It's part of my goal this year. It'll come up, I promise.
That's NUTALL?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. You're charged with simple battery family violence. That bond is set at $3,000. You must stay away from Gregory Provost, and you may not return to 8970 Saddlewood Drive in Jonesboro, and you must not violate any laws while out on bond. You may go and retrieve your personal belongings, so long as you are accompanied by a law enforcement officer. Do you understand the charges and your special conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there it came, Mike. Thank you so much. Oh my God. You guys are great. I love it.
I'm setting your preliminary hearing. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing? Or I'm setting that down for January the 30th at 8:30 a.m. Good luck to you, sir. He did not qualify. All right, your name, sir?
Cruz, Osvaldo.
That's Oliver Cruz?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And again, why did he get the pink outfit that comes down like this? Why? Why did he get the pink one? I'd like to know, just so that if I ever get in jail down in Clayton County, Georgia, I can get that outfit too. Vicky, good night, my sweet. Thank you so much for all your support. Mike, you're too sweet. Oh my God. You are so hilarious.
Hold on one second.
You said his last name was what?
Alrighty,
No.
all right, Mr. Oliver Cruz, you are charged with DUI. That bond is set at 2,500. Improper lane change, 500, for a total bond of $3,000. And you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond.
That includes fashion laws, sir. So the second you get released from here, there it came. Thank you, Mike. Oh my God, so sweet. Do I have a pink jumpsuit? No, but I do have a striped outfit that I will now put on just for Mike, for the rest of this docket. Thank you, Mike, for really helping me make the 2nd of January a great day. I'll change and put on my criminal outfit, my sexy criminal outfit. Let's be realistic. That's what it is. I can do that before we're done here. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Handy P. Handy P. Thank you as always, Mike.
Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing?
No.
All right, I'm going to set that down for January 20th. At 8:30 a.m. Are you employed, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how much do you earn
Earn around
a month?
a month. What's 920 by 4?
Okay, but you're going to be able to get you retain you an attorney?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna trust you with that one. All right. So, you refuse, so I'm not appointing an attorney to you, and your prelim is scheduled for January 30th. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Session Carbonello.
What is it again?
Session Carbonello.
All righty, you are charged with DUI. That bond is set at 2,500, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing? All right, I'm going to set that down for January 30th at 8:30 a.m. If you bond out, you don't have to worry about it. I'm also going to appoint an attorney to you. Good luck to you, sir. Your name, sir?
That's what Shelton.
All right, Mr. Shelton. You are charged with defective headlights. That bond is set at 500. Suspended license, that bond is set at 1,500 for a total bond of $2,000, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, my total bond is what?
It's 2,000.
Okay, yeah.
And you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney. And I've set your preliminary hearing for January 29th at 8:30 a.m. But if you bond out, you don't have to worry about that.
Okay, yes.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Stop driving.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Stop driving, she said. This is my sexy criminal outfit, by the way. Just so you know, I don't have kids up. It's just me up right now. So, just so we know. Oh, Chris! Gifting memberships, the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you so much, Chris Engelby. Seriously, thank you so much, you guys. Seriously, all of you, thank you so much. We have plans for this year. We are going to fucking do well, okay? We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Yeah.
What's your name?
Keon Tillman. Sorry about that.
You said Keon Tillman? All righty. Hold on 1 second, Mr. Tillman.
Judge. Judge. Duh, Mike.
Yeah, he can.
I'd like to love how Miss Carrie has learned basic coding to add these commands. You guys are hilarious. I'd just like to point out that I really tried to start out tonight diamond painting and watching just court, okay? I wasn't. I always offer my tits at a basic level, but not like at a major level, but you know what I mean.
Try again, 2025. Outside, they come in, keep your hand behind your back. C is one. Sometimes we don't take that seat.
All righty. For violation of Georgia Controlled Substance Act with the intent to distribute 5,000, possession of drug-related item 500, bicycle requirement 1,000 for a total bond of $6,500, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, I understand.
Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing date?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't.
Okay, January the 30th is your prelim date. And it appears that you do qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I have appointed one to you. Good luck to you, sir. I'm sorry, your preliminary hearing is January the 29th, not January the 30th.
So you ain't invited back, man.
Last name, first name, surname, now say it.
What's your name?
John Terry's Tom.
All right, Mr. Thomas. You are charged with loitering, that's 1,000, obstruction, 1,500, giving false name, 1,000, battery simple violence is 1,000. So that's $4,500 is your total bond, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges against you? You do? All right, do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing? All right, I'm gonna schedule that for January the 30th at 8:30.
Good to go?
And it appears you do qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I am appointing you one. Do you have any questions, sir?
Oh, man.
Good luck to you, sir.
John Weatherfield?
All right, Mr. Weatherfield, you're charged with disorderly conduct.
You cut out.
Can you repeat that you cut out, please?
All right, hold on, let me see something real quickly. All right, you're charged with disorderly conduct. That bond is set at $1,500. And you violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you wish to waive your preliminary hearing, sir?
Yes.
All right, you can sign the document. And you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney.
Weatherfield?
But you are gonna be released today, sir. Thank you.
Last name, first name.
First and last name, William, first name, sure.
Wait, what's your first name?
Sure, T-R-O-Y.
Troy Williams? Okay, all right.
He's on YouTube. He's on YouTube.
All day long.
I love you, baby.
What? Who the fuck you talking to?
To my girl.
She can't even.
It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, bitch, it's on YouTube. It's on KCC. Everybody walked away and then came back when they heard tits. You apparently Discord's blocking tits now. What the fuck? Separately though. Screenshot that shit, bitch.
You are charged with Mr. Williams with aggravated assault, setting that bond at 15,000. Possession of discharging a firearm 5,000 for a total bond of $20,000. Not a good way to start, sir. And we could be having a different conversation right now had that bullet hit individuals in that car. I am gonna go ahead and appoint an attorney to you. And your preliminary hearing date is January the 29th, but if you bond out, you don't have to worry about it, all right?
I appreciate it.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Happy New Year. Your Honor, this appears to be the last one, am I correct?
I'm sorry?
Appears to be the last inmate for today.
Yes, you're absolutely right, yes. All right, thank you very much.
Now, have a good one.
Have a good one.
Maybe I didn't. Anywho, you guys, listen. We hope that everybody's doing well today. We all had a wonderful time. 2.5 hours seems so short, but in fact, so long. I have other things to do tonight to accomplish before tomorrow. I sleep at nighttime. Weird, I know. But late at night, I mean. And so I actually accomplish a lot during the early eves, as I call it. The early eves, which some people call bedtime. Those people are old usually, and that's okay. I don't usually rub it in, but I cannot tell you exactly which new project it is because it is whichever one that will tickle my fancy within the next 20 minutes. Oh, Mike, you're too sweet. I will be back tomorrow, don't you worry. But I'm going to be working tonight. I promise, promise, promise. We are going to have a great 2024. I love you all so much. Remember that. Remember that. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I will see you tomorrow. I promise I'll be here tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye.